What if the worst moment of your life was actually God's setup for your greatest miracle? Everything has fallen apart. He lost his job on a Monday. His landlord knocked on Tuesday. And by Wednesday, he hadn't eaten a real meal in 2 days. One egg. That's all he had. And somehow he still bowed his head and said, "Thank you." Nobody saw that prayer. No camera. No crowd. No applause. Just a stick man, an empty fridge, and a God who was listening to every single word. But here is where it gets interesting. The very next morning, he saw a sign. His heart jumped. Finally, a door opening. Rejected. Before he even said his name. Before he even sat down. And right there, the enemy whispered something dangerous into his ear. Have you ever been in that exact moment? That quiet, brutal moment, when doubt feels louder than faith. But then, something happened that nobody expected. Not even him. You look like a man who's waiting for God to move. Son, the farmer doesn't dig up the seed every morning to check if it's growing. He waters it. He waits. And he trusts. He never saw that man again. He never got his name. But those words he carried for the rest of his life. 2 more weeks passed. Then 3. Then a full month. Here is the part most people skip in their faith story. The wilderness season. The season where nothing looks like it's working, but everything is being worked on inside you. He wasn't perfect. He cried. He complained. He even told God it wasn't fair. But he never, not once, walked away. That's what the wilderness does. It roots you. It breaks the shallow version of you so the strong version of you can grow. The enemy kept pulling. But this time, Stickman didn't even flinch. Because when you've been through enough with God, you stop being afraid of the shaking. If this is speaking to your soul right now, hit that like button and subscribe. God brought you here for a reason. Don't leave empty-handed. Day 34. A letter. It wasn't just a job offer. It was a job offer from the company that had rejected him weeks ago, with a salary 3 times what he originally applied for. He drops to his knees right there in the doorway, not caring who sees, not caring how he looks, and whispers, "You were working the whole time." God was never silent. You just couldn't hear the building happening underground. His delays are not his denials. He went to that job. He worked with excellence. He served with humility. And 6 months later, he was leading the very team that once slammed the door in his face. The greatest thing he carried wasn't his title. It wasn't his salary. It was this truth: God doesn't waste your waiting. He uses it to build what your blessing will require. Every prayer that felt unanswered was being processed. Every night you cried alone, God was collecting those tears. Every moment you stayed faithful when nobody was watching, heaven was taking note. He never forgot where he came from. He never forgot the one egg. He never forgot the sidewalk. He never forgot the words that changed his life. And on the hard days, he would close his eyes, breathe slowly, and whisper the same 4 words: "God, I trust you." Whoever is watching this right now, your situation is not your conclusion. The silence you're in right now is not abandonment. God is not ignoring you. He is building something so specific, so perfectly tailored to your story, that when it arrives, even you will be amazed. The waiting is not wasted. The pain is not pointless. The process is the preparation. So today, hold on. Pray again. Water the seed. Trust the farmer. Your change is coming. And you're going to look back at this season and say, that was God the whole time. Like this video and subscribe. God's breakthrough finds faithful, expectant hearts.